everybody. I am going to make another quick little thrown together video right now that is going to utilize the low point red bacon jam that I made in my previous video, that if you're seeing this at a later time, you could find in Connect under hashtag low point bacon jam. And you'll find the recipe in the video right there. I will also include the recipe link in the post itself. If you are seeing this elsewhere, you can search in my channel for low point bacon jam and it'll be right there. So this, using the amount of onions that I used with the center cut bacon, it came to a 1/4 cup of this for 1 point. So we're gonna take full advantage of that. And the noisy children's soundtrack in the background, once again, I apologize for. Go pandemic! Thanks, the gift that keeps on giving. So I'm going to be making the Gastro pub burger from my free burger cookbook download. And it's it's delicious. I was trying to think of the most food snooty burger I could think of, and try to come up with a low point version of it. So this has a 1/4 pound patty of my savory mix, 99% fat-free ground turkey, which is awesome. It is the traditional recipe. It has the patty resting on a bed of arugula mixed with a lemon Dijon vinaigrette, and I don't have arugula with me because I'm not running to the store with a kid I'm potty training right now. So I'm using just regular lettuce because that's what I have on hand. And then that normally has a 1 point amount of smoked Gouda on it, measured in grams. I don't have that, so instead I am using Sargento ultra thin sliced Swiss cheese. And weigh it, make sure you get a 1 point amount of it. That will be melted on top of the burger. And then going to have a big scoop of the balsamic red onion bacon jam on top of that with a poached egg, and it's gonna be delicious. So let's get cracking. Poached egg, this is optional. You can use, you could lightly fry an egg, you could scramble egg, whatever you want. This one I'm just poaching. I have a pot of water that will come just over this ramekin. There's tons of different ways that you can poach an egg. This is just the quickest way that I do it. It's, less messy. So I have boiling water. I'm setting this in. The water comes just over the lip of the ramekin, pouring in a dash of white vinegar and going to crack a egg. You can use a jumbo, you can use a large, whatever you want. And of course, while I'm doing a video, I do a crappy job breaking an egg open. Go team. So going to let this go for 3 minutes. All right, this has been going for 3 minutes. I'm going to use a slotted spoon to take out my poached egg. Only 3 minutes because I wanted to have a runny yolk. I'm just going to set it in another little dish and set it aside. All right, everybody, so we are going to cook our 1/4 pound patty of 99% fat-free ground turkey. Now, to achieve this color, along with the other spices that I put in the mix, I added some unsweetened cocoa powder, and it gives it this darker color so it doesn't look so much like just plain 99% fat-free ground turkey. I have this pan that has been heating up over medium heat for about 1 minute. Going to spray it with cooking spray. Cook this for about 2.5 to 3 minutes because it's a thicker patty, and then flip it and cook it for 3 minutes on the other. Cooking spray. So 2 minutes, well, 3 minutes, and then we will flip it. All right, this patty has been going for 3 minutes. I'm gonna spray it back with cooking spray. Flip it, and I'm going to go for 2 minutes. And then for the last minute, I will put on a slice of Sargento ultra thin sliced Swiss cheese because I don't have any smoked Gouda, which is what the regular recipe calls for. And then I will cover it for the last minute just to let the cheese melt. Right. Now for this dressing, this is a citrusy, creamy vinaigrette. This is a lemon Dijon dressing. The normal recipe calls for using this to dress arugula. However, all I have is lettuce, so I'm just going to use it as a spread on the buns. This is 0 points on all plans. This is 2 tablespoons of fat-free plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, a 1/4 teaspoon olive oil, 1/8 of a teaspoon each of salt and pepper, and then a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon to taste of either sweetener or sugar, your choice. If you use over 1/4 teaspoon of regular sugar, it will go up 1 point. We just mix it together and set it aside. So we have our bacon jam. In my previous video, you can just search for Low Point Bacon Jam, or on my YouTube channel, the guilt-free gourmet bacon jam, to see the process for making that. And we have the lettuce, we have the vinaigrette, we have our poached egg that's just sitting here in water, staying cool, and we have our patty that I'm about to put, because it has a minute left, the Sargento cheese on. Cover it, and as soon as it's melt, bring it over. Okay, everybody, we are done cooking everything for this burger. Let's assemble it so I can finally have lunch at 2:30 because kids. So we have our toasted buns. Once again, these are just generic because it's inexpensive and I'm on a budget. These are generic 4-point store brand buns. I scooped out bread from the top bun, measured it in grams, and took it down to a 3-point bun for a very inexpensive price. So it's a nice full-size 3-point bun. So we have our bottom bun here. We're going to put on a good tablespoon of our lemon Dijon vinaigrette. Now, normally, as stated earlier, we would have a dressed arugula salad on the bottom. I don't have that. So I am putting green leaf lettuce because that's what I had in the fridge. Put this on really quick. I could just pile it down, but I want it to look pretty because, hey, it's for you guys. So I'm gonna take my time, build up the lettuce so it looks nice. And then I'm going to take my 1/4 pound ground turkey savory patty with the melted Swiss cheese on it. I'm going to set it right on top of the lettuce. Going to put a good, now in this particular batch, it's up to a 1/2 cup for 1 point of the bacon jam. I'm going to use a good indulgent 1/3 cup scoop. And this is a messy burger, but delicious. And it's going to go, hi Rachel, what do you want, honey?
Can I have some dessert?
You want some dessert? What do you want for dessert?
Strawberry popsicle.
You want a strawberry popsicle. I will bring you a strawberry popsicle in 5 minutes, okay? And you wonder why I don't get a big head. So we have our red onion balsamic bacon jam on the top of the Swiss cheese. Now we are going to have our poached egg that was poached for only 3 minutes, so it would still have a runny yolk. You can forego this if you don't like yolk. I'm just doing this because it's a food snooty burger. And now I'm going to poke, because when I push the bun down, I want to get runny yolk. Because go big or go home. And to cut through the fattiness and the richness of that pile of bacon jam and this yolk, we are putting more of the citrusy lemon Dijon vinaigrette on the top bun. Going to set that on the top. And I'm gonna bring the camera around so you can admire my lunch because I'm egotistical with my food. So, mis amigos, this is my low point. Believe it or not, healthy, low fat Gastro pub burger. It has the creamy Dijon vinaigrette on the bottom, lettuce, quarter-pound patty, ultra thin sliced Swiss cheese, a big pile of my sugar-free, pretty much it's fat-free. Well, almost fat-free. It has really low fat. Bacon jam, the egg yolk, and more vinaigrette. Let's push down just to get a little bit more in that. On blue and purple, the patty is 0 points, the dressing is 0 points, the egg is 0 points, the bacon jam is 1 point, and the cheese is 1 point. With the 3-point bun, this is a 5-pound food snooty foodie burger. This is the Gastro pub burger, 5 points on blue and purple. Add an extra 2 points for the meat and an extra 2 points for the egg on green. So this is actually, for me, it's ultra high point on green. This is a 9-point burger as is, but low point on blue and purple. And oh, look at that. That's for you, Chiafulu. That's for you, buddy. Don't say I never gave you anything other than grief.